Hi, I'm Aaron, and I'm going to talk to you about my experience as a racialized non-binary person from Paris.
Hello, my name is Oliver and I'm a trans guy who make videos about LGBTQIA+ people where they get to talk about anything that they want that somehow relates to them being queer. I'm currently traveling by train through Europe, and in Paris, France, I met up with wonderful Aaron in a Central Park.
My name is Aaron, I'm 26, near to be 27, that makes me sad. I'm a non-binary person from Paris.
Aaron has known for a long time that they're trans.
I knew I was trans from a very young age, like 14 maybe, and I never heard of trans people before, and it really just came to me because I knew there was something wrong, but I couldn't put a finger on it. And one day I just dig, and it just came to my face to attack me, and I rejected it for years. Because it made me scared. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know anybody like me. I didn't have any representation nowhere, so it was kind of scary. And the first person I told is one of my best friends, who is a cis hetero woman, but she's like the most open-minded person I know. She made me brave enough to talk about it more and more and more.
And eventually, they felt ready to tell their parents.
I told my parents when I was 17. They just exploded in comparison, in fear. They just forbid me to exist, I guess. And so I came back to my closet for years, trying to forget about it. I told myself I could live like this, it will be okay. But eventually it didn't. And well, I guess I just told myself that it's there, I'm there, so we're going to make it work. Because my life depends on it, it still do. And I guess I'm proud of me, I'm proud of my journey. It wasn't easy, I guess, for any of us.
People in France aren't generally super inclusive towards trans people.
Most people are not openly transphobic, but just in little words, little expressions, behaviors, and I had to point it out to understand, to fight for myself, to stand up for myself, and to notice when people had strange behaviors around me, because at first I didn't know, because I never was in this position.
Aaron has made a journey to understand who he is.
At first, I thought I was a trans man, but I wasn't. I found it, I guess, years later. I've been on T for maybe a year and a half right now. It came to me like a year ago. I guess I always knew it, but I had to get something more gender affirming to get away from the cis woman closet thing. So I guess I told myself I was a trans man because it was the opposite of the spectrum, and I had to get there to get where I am now, and to just accept. And I love being non-binary.
Aaron also wants to talk about his experience of being a racialized person in the queer community.
My experience as a racialized person in the queer community is kind of rocky. Because even in the community there are a lot of racist people. Maybe it's internalized for most of them, but all of the things and the people we see as danger in just life, those people are also in our community. I didn't realize it for a very long time. I didn't want to say it, I guess. I wanted to be my safe place. But now I know it, and I've come to terms with it. I realize now that because of my race, a lot of people treated me differently. On the moment, I didn't realize it because in France we have a saying, it's avoir le nez dedans, to have your nose in it, so you don't see anything. And I guess it was that. And now I can point out racist people from a mile away. Even in the community, because it's always the same mechanism used, even for people who are ignorant of their own racism, I guess.
France also has a long and terrible history of colonization that still has impacts today.
In France, I think it's really special here with our history with Northern Africa, because people see it as we're not Moroccans, Algerians, Tunisians people, we're Arabic. We don't have an identity. In France we say Maghreb for this part of the world, and it's really silly because in Arabic Maghreb is country, and we don't have our own identity. We're only immigrants. We're bugs. We don't belong here. Even if people don't say it, it's incremented in our minds. Even me, for the longest time, I had some internalized racism. It was harsh and difficult to come to terms with it. So people are really ignorant on us. They're also really ignorant on black people. They're just saying African people like it's a country. But no, surprise, it's not a country.
Aaron also wants to talk about his own origins and their history in North Africa.
My origins as a Mazir person. In France, nobody knows what we are, nobody knows we exist, but we were here for ages. Long before Arabic people came, we were here. When the Egyptians, pharaohs were here, we were here too, but nobody knows about us. Because of colonization from Arabic people first, and then from white people who completely erased us, and we don't exist. So I guess my experience as a non-binary racialized person is, the world is telling me that I don't have a place, so I have to make my own place.
Let's jump back to Aaron's internalized racism and how he started working to get rid of that.
I guess even now I'm not at ease with it. I guess I'm ashamed, but I was really young, and I guess everyone in France unfortunately have it. I think when I felt the racism, I felt the hatred, I felt all of it, and I was hurt a lot. Before I was in secondary school, I never thought about race. I just saw myself, I guess, internally as white, because my mom is white and my dad is a mixed race himself. But I don't know. We never talked about things like that, so I guess I never thought about it. I thought I was like everyone else, but I was not. So when I got hurt so bad, I started to hate my own people as well, because I told myself that if I was not from Northern Africa, I would not live all of this. So I didn't take out my rage against white people, but on Arabic people. I never told anyone anything, but in my head, it was hard to tell myself that I don't have to blame myself, so I don't have to blame my people, and this is not my fault. And it's white people's fault. It took me years, I guess I'm still on it. I'm in a very nicer place right now, but it took me years to deconstruct it. And now I'm conscious of it, but I still have to be vigilant, to not let myself go into easy path of the mind, and to find myself, even if I don't have the same intentions, to say some dumb things and not realize what I'm saying. And so I watch myself all the time to be sure that I don't become like them, and to try to be kind to myself on this, and so to be kind to my people as well.
And here, some final words from Aaron to you.
I'm still trying to find myself, because I have mental illnesses as well, so it's really hard. I guess I'm like non-binary on all of spectrums. It feels like this, and I'm still trying to find my way to build myself as well. I just want to say, if anyone younger, or if anyone trying to find their own way, it's okay if you don't find it right now. It will come to you anyway.
If you enjoyed watching that video, please like, comment, subscribe and share the video. I really appreciate you showing your love in that way. If you also want to support the channel financially, that's possible via Patreon, but really no pressure. See you next time.